Hey, everybody. I don't have anybody in here yet, but preemptive hey to everybody. I'm going to go ahead and try to put my thumbnail up now while I don't have anybody in the stream yet. So let's see how long that takes me to do. The live streams always pop up like extra late on my YouTube studio app that I use. So let's see. It's not up there. What the heck? Dude, come on. How? I think it's going to make me like send the thumbnail to myself. And I know that if I don't use the one I made, YouTube is going to make a thumbnail where I'm like mid talk and I'm like looking crazy. So, hey, Lisa, welcome, girl. Happy weekend. I don't know if it's happy Friday considering the news we got today, but happy weekend. Taniqua, hey, girl. Hey, long time no see, girl. I'm so happy you're in here. I'm so curious about all the stuff you've been using for my hair, for your hair, since our hair are like on the same wavelength. So welcome, girl. Girl, yes, I've been trying to. John and I are doing good, Lisa. Thanks for asking. He is taking a shower right now. As far as the car accident goes, like we don't have any, my ear cuff just fell off. As far as the accident, we don't have any pain in our necks anymore, which is good. That was just, I think, like a soft tissue injury using my little limited knowledge working in Amtrak claims. So that helped for me to know, like, I think we just have soft tissue injuries, but we're good. Still haven't heard from the other car about them fixing my poor little Honda, but we're good. Same here. You guys are actually, this live coincided, not in a good way with the news, but it's taken, you guys are a good way for me to not focus on my rage and just scream into the void basically about everything that's going on. So yes. Ooh, yes, honey. Are you Vedic all day, every day? Love it. I bet your hair is just flourishing. That's awesome. I'm almost a year into using henna consistently. I'm really excited. Y'all don't see any grays. I love henna. So I really want to get more into aloe after my aloe vera challenge. So glad your hair is loving them. See, our hair is on the same wavelength. Seriously. Thank you so much. Y'all are so sweet. I am too. It was just, and we were on the interstate and the car in front of John had slowed down. So he was going like 25 miles an hour. But if he was going like the usual 70, we would got messed up, y'all. So thank you. Girl, hey girl, I can't schedule it on the webcam. Remember last time it was a hot mess because my technology is like 10 years behind everybody else's. Y'all know I don't know how to. I've toyed with it, but I was so pissed the whole day that I just was like, I'm just going to hope the community tab in my little Instagram announcement comes through for me a little bit. So that's why I didn't schedule it. Y'all know me. I thought about trying, but if I did, I wouldn't be here for another hour, y'all, trying to figure it out. Maybe next time. I'll figure it out. And maybe YouTube will. Don't forget about us webcam people, YouTube. Seriously. You can? Okay. And I haven't, because y'all know we're going to be talking about some business stuff today, too. So I have my little notepad. So I'm going to write that down so I don't forget to look it up, how to do it well in advance of the next live stream, because it would be nice. Not grow up, girl. Last time I tried for an hour and a half, it was tragic. I'm going to try, Alexis. I'm going to try, okay? If I told you the amount of things on Google I don't know how to do, it would be embarrassing. Guess who still uses their Hotmail as their main account? They asked me for my blah, blah, blah at hotmail.com. Thank you, girl. Girl, these buns were a struggle and a half, girl. This was like, and look at this little, I don't know what's happening here, but he refuses to get with the program. But I was just bored of twists. My hair has been rebelling against wash and goes. It said, oh, we're done with that for a while. We're done with the wash and goes. I am embarrassing. Y'all know me. If I ever move to like Final Cut Pro, y'all can expect it to like snow in July here or something. It's going to be like Ashley's using technology that's actually from this decade. So yeah. Girl, I got a haircut. When I got a haircut, I gave myself a haircut. I cut off like 4 inches all around. But this one little, my crown just does not love me. I love him, but he or her, whatever. I love it, but it does not love me back. So yeah, it's a hot mess. But yeah, I got bored of all the other styles, you guys. And you guys, my hair does not want to lay down. It wants to stand up. It wants to shout to the roofs. So this smoothing situation took a hella bunch of gel, like a stronghold gel, alternating it with edge control, and then using a brush. What is in my eye? Not this little strand wanting to come out too. So, and it's horrible. It's so uncomfortable to sleep on. But thank you, girl. It's so nice off my neck, though. It's so cool. I just didn't want hair on my neck. So this looks simple, but this style took like 45 minutes. And I even blow dried the buns because y'all know once we're damp in here, see you next wash day. It's going to be damp. I blow dried the buns and they're still damp. Whatever. Taniqua said, I smooth like this maybe once a year because it's such a hot mess to try. I almost said, you could have got to be mean to me about cursing so early in the stream. I don't know. But it's such a PIA to smooth down. So I said, let me do it. This is my one time a year. Girl, that was a big trim. You mean brush your hair? Okay. Yeah, Monica, I'm right there with you. I might be even like 2007. You might be more ahead than me when it comes to technology. But yeah, Alexis, I cut off a lot of hair, like a lot of hair. And there's nothing I can do about this little alfalfa situation. And even with me trying to put a ton of edge control and gel, boonk, boonk. I said, okay, I'm gonna let you boonk all you want to then. Rude self. But my hair is so much better than it was before that trim, y'all. That trim was tragic pre-trim. It was not good. It was rough. But yeah, this is so nice, so cool. But I know if I like start working out or something, this hold is just gonna poof be gone. So I'm enjoying it while it lasts. But as I mentioned in my community post and on Instagram, I wanted to run by you guys an idea I've had since college. And college was a long, long time ago. See you later. That's when I started to really get into my natural hair obsession. Basically, that was when I was on the message boards. That's when I was on the Fotki, the Naturally Curly, Black Girl Long Hair, all that stuff. That's when I was like living for that in between classes. So I always had this idea of doing like a detangling business. Like, you know how you have Dry Bar and there are other like salons, I guess, who just do braiding. This would just be detangling. That's my like idea. I've always come back to it. I don't know if logistically it would work because literally when I tell y'all that's all it would be, that's all it would be. We wouldn't be doing no styling. We wouldn't do any cutting. We wouldn't do any of that. Detangling. Oh, you don't want to do your detangling before your protective style? Got you. Come into the little detangling bar. You don't want to do your hair, you want to just like focus on like a project you're doing for work or for school, come in and we'll detangle while you're doing what you're doing on your laptop. So that's the idea I've had. I don't know. Like I said, y'all are my test audience. I don't know if it will work, if it's too limited. This is literally just like in the let me ask y'all phase. There is no capital behind this idea. There is no business plan. There is no nothing besides passion for the potential idea and asking you guys what you think. So shampooing and conditioning, exactly. And this might be a niche thing, very niche. For some people, detangling might be like annoying, but it's not like tempting them to relax their hair like every other wash day like mine is. So for those people, it might not be it. As far as shampooing and conditioning, not everybody has the same detangling routine as I do, of course. It would be like a survey that you basically, an info sheet basically when you come in. Do you normally shampoo before you detangle? Do you shampoo after you detangle? I'm an after detangle girl. So those would be the minimum of or I guess the maximum maybe, shampooing and detangling. And that's just based on people's hair responds differently to their detangling method. So that's what I'm thinking about, because it's not a one fits all type of thing. So it would just be, do you normally use a tool to detangle? Are you exclusively finger detangling? Are you a combination? Silicones or no silicones? Do you, like I said, the shampoos, it would be more tailored to each individual person, but it would just be the purpose of you coming in is to get your hair thoroughly detangled. You'll be leaving with like some big old twists and continue the rest of your wash day as needed. So that's what I'm thinking initially. And like I said, this is just like a fever dream type of thing. You know, I just want to know from you guys, the perfect people to ask, if this is even something I should pursue in the future. What do y'all think? That's just the initial idea of it, basically. I don't want to, if I do pursue this, it might be like mobile at first, like going to people's house, but I don't really want to go to people's house because people are crazy nowadays. So I don't know. Oh, Sheree already said it's not going to happen. I thought it was a good idea because people go to different places for certain things. Like if you want to go to the braiders, I've never been to a braider, so I don't know. But from what I bar website, they have a service where you come in with your hair already dried, already clean, and they flat iron it for you, or they curl it for you, and that's it. So I thought about that too. Lisa, that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking about the cost for like a brick and mortar location, but I really don't want to go to nobody's house and end up on investigation ID. So I really would rather not. But the only reason, and this is all, this leading into the other topic, but this is if I stay in the area. I live very close to my HBCU that I went to, and I'm thinking about like the girls or guys who don't want to do their hair, who have midterms and finals, and the last thing they want to do is their hair. They can be studying, they can be doing whatever while coming in to get their hair detangled. So I'm thinking about that market here to maybe help it turn into something. But I also thought about doing a detangling tutorial too. Like I've been asked over the years by like parents how to, tips on doing their kids' hair. So like it would be the service aspect of it, and then also the teaching aspect of it too, for people who could sign up for like a detangling class. So, hey NAF3, welcome girl. Welcome. I know they don't want to do their hair, period. That's where other people come in. I can't help them with the rest of it. I don't have any interest at all in going to cosmetology school to learn the rest of it. So that's what I'm saying. It's a very niche idea. Like if they're looking for someone who can do the whole song and dance, that's where the stylist girls come in. I would be more like, I already see Sheree is like, it's not happening. I would be like a hair care person, not a stylist. If you want cut and color, I'm not your girl. Oh, girl, Natural Monroe. I love that idea, but I don't even use hair tools myself. My hair does not do well with hair tools at all. I've tried maybe anyone you can think of. I've tried the Tangle Teaser, We Dad Double Detangler, that heat-free hairbrush that nobody wants to buy from me that I've only used once. So, girl, I've been a stylist and they detangle horribly. The detangling, this would maybe be for someone like me who has like borderline matted hair. Like if you can go to any stylist, not any stylist, but if you can go to a stylist who has good reviews, and you already, not my pen falling randomly, but you want someone who's going to do a particular style and they can detangle with relative ease, I wish that could be me. This is for the people who like, if this was me back in college, I would have gone to a place like this like once a month for like a thorough detangling. Okay, I respect it. Girl, we dad got me with that damn double detangler. It cost like $20 some. And I always get suckered in because the tutorials of these detangling tools, y'all, look so good. And I get in the shower and my hair is like, no, ma'am. And that's after me finger detangling before giving a tool a try. I don't know why you do not like tools. Why you do not like tools. I went to a stylist it was a while ago, but I do not trust them. They are too rough. They make snide ass comments the whole time. I'm not doing, girl, I can't. Your hair, bye. I don't pay you to be rude, bye. So the last time I went to a stylist was a salon in DC that specialized in natural hair, and she jacked my hair up. And that was when I had a texturizer. Like, it wasn't even my natural hair. And she was just ripping. I drown my hair in conditioner. 99% of the stuff that works for everybody else don't work for me, y'all. It just doesn't. Ever since even when I was a relaxer girl, my hair was tangled as crap. Don't know why. I went to one of the top stylists on Instagram. For some reason, she's in my area. These are the California, the New York girls usually steal and explore you, Lord. I got For You and Explore page mixed up. But she was in my area, and I went and had a consultation with her. And she told me, she went all up in my hair before we even discussed making an appointment. And she said, I can already tell by your hair strands, you have naturally sticky strands. She said, I have people who come to my salon who their hair is very, very much more thick than yours. They have a much tighter curl pattern, and their hair is easy to deal with than yours. She said, I can tell that from jump. So I envy easy detangling people. So with my little idea, y'all, put from the initial just overview I've given you, put a 1 if you think it's something that I should pursue, tweak, or put a 2 if you think it's something I should just drop, basically. It's not like this is like my oh, it's going to crush my soul if y'all don't think it's a good idea. I just want to, know what y'all think. That was quick, Alexis. She said, no, boo, don't even go there. I thought about that too. People are going to be like, oh, so I have to go home and finish the rest of my hair. I thought about that too. They're going to be like, okay. Because I don't have the experience or the business knowledge. I got good credit, and I got the idea. That's it. So I know people are not trying to, they want easy. Wig it and go. He's like, you want me to come to you to detangle? I thought I would go. That's why I'm bringing it to you guys. I would go. If I had the funds, I would go. If I had the funds and it was someone gentle to do my detangling, I would go. I'm not going to hair school, girl. It's expensive shit. I thought about that too. I toured the campus and everything. That's what I'm saying. I would not go to hair school. It would literally be for detangling. That's why I thought it was a good idea, because people go to braiders for braiding. They go to, well, not they, because I'm talking about guys, but there's a barbershop for guys who, just get their beards done and whatever. When my hair was shorter, it wasn't easier. It's just the nature of my hair. Ever since I was a little girl, it's been this bad. And when I did my big chop, it was like a bowl cut Aladdin situation. He did me dirty. The dude jacked my hair up. But yeah, even when it was short, it didn't help anything for the tangles. It took less time to do because there was less hair. But as far as the tangles, because my tangles start right at the root. So that sucked. Plus, I don't like short hair on me. That Aladdin cut scarred me for life. I like being able to do little stuff like this or throw it up in a bun when it's making me mad, which it does a lot. Licensing is another big issue. I know they ain't doing it here in Virginia as much as they're supposed to, but I know they have to get licensed now too. And that's another thing. I'm not willing to get licensed. So if it's a bunch of legalities that go into it as far as that is concerned, anything longer than a 5-month program, I wouldn't be willing to do it. I like 2005 because I hate it here. I'll take 2005 in a heartbeat. I hate it here. I will take 2005, girl. Yes. We're going to talk about that. If I had a time machine, I'd be right back in 2005. I'm telling y'all, I'm not impressed with 2022. Yeah, that's true, but I don't have the passion for the rest of it. The cutting, the actual styling, all that. So it would be just the detangling. So I'm just gonna let that one, I'm just gonna keep that one on the shelf because I'm not, it would just be putting my all into the whole detangling idea. If you've got a kid, and I've seen so many, I had a former boss, you guys, I used to work at a spa. She had her daughter, not her daughter, her granddaughter was biracial. Her daughter was white and her kid's dad was black, and she had the audacity to bring that baby in there to get one of the masseuse or the no, did she do masseuse? It was like, girl, this was like a long time ago, but she would get one of the people on staff to do the baby's hair. So it would be, give me your matted detangled babies, I got them. So it would be that type of vibe. But if it's something that you guys don't think would be, I thought about that too, because my mom would have taken me to a place like this because it was, we had some rough mornings. That, yeah, exactly, Lisa. Parents who need help with the kids' hair or tutorial, you know, if they got money like that and they want to bring them in all the time, okay. But it would be like learning slash, half of it would have been like that tutorial type of vibe. So you can take the tips with you home. And the other half would be people who just don't want to deal with it themselves. Oh, thank you, Diamonds and Lip Gloss. John and I went to a burger festival a couple weekends ago, and I got a little tan. Plus, I have on some foundation to cover up my little ice cream pimples that I've been getting recently. So yeah, I got a cute little tan. So thank you. See, and that's the big thing, Sheree. I just can't relate. I'm all about hair care. That's why y'all don't ever see me deviate behind. This for me is like, whoa. This for me is like a lot. So I guess I'm in the minority then, y'all. I guess I'm in the minority. I would rather my hair be healthy than, I just don't have the skill for hairstyling. I can't do flexi rods. I can't do bantu knots. I cannot braid to my scalp. I've tried. It's trash. So I just focus mainly on trying to keep my hair healthy and let it be, basically, because I just don't have the skill for the styles. That's why I stay out of stylist chair too, because I know that I would be a very annoying customer to them. And it's not my fault. It's just how my hair is. But I know they'd be like, all right, girl, get out my chair. So yeah. All right. I'm just gonna leave that one be. But yeah, I can understand that. That's how people justify these crazy prices that I've been hearing about too. Because I have not set foot into a salon myself, but like $300 for a press and stuff. Like, what? And that's not even getting to all the nitty gritty of like the other styles people get. So I get it. I'm just simple Sam when it comes to my hair. This for me is like I'm doing something. LaMonica, I thought about that, but I know where my strengths lie and where they don't. And my strengths would not lie in creating hair products. I would have to like get a chemist on the team. Because I don't know how all that stuff works. I just know that if I put something on my hair and it helps detangle, I like it, and I can notice trends and ingredients my hair likes. But as far as me doing it, I wouldn't even know where to start, honestly. I wouldn't even know where to start. That's what I'm thinking, NAF3. I think that this is just something that I would like. Every time that I detangle my hair, I'm like, Lord, I wish I could just go to somebody else and do that and deal with this. So yeah, I guess I'll just keep it in my bathroom. Oh man, I know there's more people out there like me, but it just might not be enough to make it a sustainable business. So yeah, I'm not good at the whole creating a product type of thing. Like I can explain it to somebody else, but it would have to be a lot more people involved for me to even get that off the ground, because I have no background in chemistry, any of that stuff. So I'm not Whitney out here, y'all. Whitney is out here killing it. So did y'all get the email about Natural 85 Melanin Hair Care's deep conditioner being pushed back? Now I got to do my empties video earlier than I planned, because that was going to be my video for next week. But yeah, if y'all are getting the new Melanin Hair Care Deep Conditioner, we ain't getting it till the end of July, y'all. We're not getting it till the end of July. Thank you, Lisa. I'm like, girl, that was my only idea, and I've been mulling over that for like 14 years. So if that one isn't gonna be it, then I don't know if anything is, as far as like in the hair care world, like expanding it into something. That was my one idea, girl. That was it. Girl, I only ordered it to review it, to be honest, Lisa. I only ordered it for the melanin views, because when she comes out with a new product, because Sheree, she is getting it too, I think. When she comes out with a new product, the views are nice. So I am getting it mainly for that purpose. I think it's expensive. It hurt my soul to hit submit on that payment because it's expensive. And I watched her video justifying it. I'm like, all right, Whitney, my hair better love this because it's expensive. I mean, I'm not a business owner, so I can't even like get into the validity of the international shipping issues and stuff like that. I just have to take her word for it. Or it could be that just it was a lot more people than they expected to order, so now they're scrambling. I know she said something about the jars didn't come in, but I'm like, how are you gonna make the announcement without the jars already being here? So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Yes, Alexis, only for the views. Only for the views. So I mean, I haven't ordered from her in like 4 years, Melsol. Has it been that long? Yes. The only time I've ever ordered from her directly was when she first came on the scene. And I got the creams, which my hair hates. They're just chilling here waiting for me to figure out what to do with them. And the oil, which I do love. I have not tried the African black soap shampoo. And I have the leave-in, and I haven't tried that yet. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, how did you not have the jars? And they were supposed to ship out on the 26th. And we just got the email today, the 24th. So that part confused me. Girl, I'm not gullible. I'm just not that pressed. I'm just not that pressed. I just saw the email and I was just like, oh, that's annoying because I was going to do my video next week, but okay. Because I'm not like excited about it because my hair doesn't like her stuff. Maybe this will be the one. But even if I end up falling in love with this, the way she's not about having sales, this would only be a this would be an Ulta situation. This would be an Ulta situation. No, I've tried it and my hair just doesn't like it. I tried her twisting cream. No, just no. And I have her oil, which I like. And I got her leave-in conditioner from Ulta. So that's a recent purchase. That's a recent one. I just haven't used it yet because my experience with the creams doesn't make me like jump for joy. Because I love her oil, but I love almost every oils. So that's not like anything that's out the norm for me to like an oil. So that's what I'm saying. I thought the conditioners would be packed and ready to go. So I'm like, was this all just to hype it up? Like, that's what I'm thinking about it. Like, I'm so far removed from my excitement for that I didn't even like think about it too much, y'all. I just saw the email and I was like, oh, that's a disappointment. Because I wanted to get in one more wash day for my empties video. So that's the only reason I was like, that sucks. Yeah, man, we're going to have to wait an extra month now. I expected them to be in the boxes ready to go. That's where my mind was. Because there was a lot of hype for this deep conditioner. A lot of people ordered this thing. So I'm like, where is the packaging? Like, I know she was wishing on a hope and a prayer because there was no way that was going to happen. No way. You've been in business long enough and you're big enough to where you should be able to like plan these things. But okay. Okay. I've already ordered it. I can't hit cancel order. Guess I'll have to just take my little reward points and be happy. So hopefully we like it, y'all. Hopefully we like it. Yeah, LaMonica, I don't know what to do. It's too expensive for me to use as a shaving cream, but I don't know, man. My niece, I might give it to her. My niece, she's lucky. She's part of the family that their hair loves everything, and I'm so jealous. So I'm probably gonna end up just giving it to my niece. Yep. Can't do it. Girl, since 2019, I think that's about last time I used mine too. We'll see if, I don't know. I like to inspect my stuff before I give it to her, because if it's past a certain threshold, I'm not giving it to that baby. So exactly. It's not like I'm running out of deep conditioners. It gives me a chance to use up some other stuff, because I'm going to be mad if my hair drinks up that expensive stuff. Detangling session costing $16. It hurt my soul to click that button. I was like, the views, the views. That's the only reason I did it, y'all. Girl, because I'm cheap. Because I'm cheap. If I paid for something, I'm going to figure out how to use it. Unless it's like beyond, then we are at a different whatever. But I'll use it as a shaving cream. I have a conditioner right now. That's my shaving cream. So yeah, I'm cheap. If I've paid for it, I'm using it. I am using that thing. Hey, Susie Q. I thought about that too. Like bringing in a hairdresser. It wouldn't be just me. At first it would be, but it would not be just me for like the whole thing. Because that's just, come on. It would be, I don't know if I could like rent out space to full-fledged stylists, and that would just be, I don't know. Girl, that video is going up because this is the only reason I'm getting this stuff. The day this stuff comes, even if I've done my hair already, I'm washing it and getting that video up because that's the only reason I bought this deep conditioner. It's getting up. Trust, it is getting up because that's the only reason I bought this. I don't really want it. The day it comes, I'm washing my hair because that's the only reason I got it. $30-something for a conditioner. The only reason I got it is because she reopened the pre-orders. When I missed it, I was just like, oh, well, it won't meant to be. I just got it like last week. I just got it last week. And I looked at that AdSense and I was like, go ahead and get the conditioner. See what happens. Girl, not this review. Not this one. Very, very few products do I get for the sole purpose of reviewing them. It's mostly like the review will come when it comes. But with this one, that is the sole purpose. So it's coming right when that thing lands on my doorstep. I'm going to be with my ring like, because I'm not. That's the only reason. I'm not pressed. If I happen to like it, great. But I guess the price is comparable. But since I get literally everything on sale, it just hurt my heart to pay full price for that. So, oof. And plus, there was, the free shipping threshold. You had to get at least another item to even have a hope of the free shipping threshold. So, if it's not, this is the first item I have bought that is not on sale in like years. I'm trying to put a specific one on it, but I can't remember. But years. So it hurt. It hurt. But if I don't like it, I don't know, man. I bought two. So if I don't like one, if I hit 10,000 subscribers this year, and I'm not even like getting hype about that, because at this point it's like the boy who cried wolf. But we're talking about the Melanin DC, Taniqua. That's the one we're talking about. Did you happen to order that one too? It was supposed to be shipped out next week, but it's delayed. It's delayed. So no melanin for us for another month. Yeah, I didn't pay for the shipping either. I just got two, and I figured, okay, if I hate the first one, I will give away the second one in that mythical 10,000 subscriber giveaway. And if that doesn't happen for years, then it won't happen because I'm not giving y'all old product. But if that happens to happen in a normal period of time for me to feel comfortable sending a product in a giveaway, then that's where the second one will go. Because I don't like paying shipping. So I said, just get two. I'm not asking anymore. I'm not asking anymore. I am just, at this point, I told John that I'm actually thinking about like, if it doesn't happen at the end of this year, I just might be like, see you when I see you on YouTube. Because y'all, all this effort for like snail pace. Oh, it's starting to grate on me, y'all. Is that, girl, that's the only reason I ordered it. to review it. So if I like it, then it's a great chance that you're going to like it. You know our hair, how we do. So I hope I like it. That'll make me feel better about paying so much for it. Girl, you are brainstorming. I'm going to write that down because I do like that. I'm going to write that down. And speaking of which, you guys know I've been making the past few live streams private for various reasons. This one should be staying up. So for people who aren't in here now, they can replay it. But if the topics turn a certain tide, then I will make it private. But the goal of this one, not the goal, but the plan is to leave this one up. So I can refer back to your comments. That'd be good, I think. Girl, these milestones are like harder and harder to get to. Like, it feels impossible. And I know that the tide is turning. We talked about that like over 2 years ago about people aren't checking for natural hair content like that anymore. And this is 2 years later. So it's even more like, so I told John that if I haven't gotten there by end of this year, I am going to be reevaluating some things because what? Yeah, I did not. That cream sucked. But I like that though, LaMonica, detangling advisor. But then they're gonna be like, what are your credentials besides having like rude hair? Basically, what are your credentials? But I'll look into it. I know a lot of people look at Tabitha. She got a spice in Target, and that's just from her doing her home cooking. To my knowledge, she isn't like a chef by trade or anything. So, but I'm not Tabitha though. So who knows, y'all? I do like that idea. It's possible. My mom's hairstylist did ask her if I was interested in like a social media position at her salon, and I laughed. I'm like, you want me of all people to be in charge of your social media? That's what I'm saying. Girl, I know. I said I'm not Tabitha. I'm giving Tabitha her shine. Who is you? Basically is what they're going to say. Who is you? But if I start honing in on that, maybe I can turn it into something. I don't know, man, if it's even hair type. Maybe it's about porosity and thickness, because my cousin and I, we have almost identical curl patterns, but her hair and mine when it comes to detangling is like night and day. Something about my particular hair. It's just, girl. I think so too. It's very saturated. Yeah, she does. Sheree did a really good review of her clothing line, and I didn't even know she had a clothing line until I saw her video because I haven't been in Target. They look really pretty. The clothing does. I went to Target this week, and it was almost sold out. So seeing it in person, it's really pretty, but she's killing it. She took advantage of that quarantine, y'all, and she took advantage of that quarantine. Yeah, it's all about the quick fixes, and that's just not my style. And I'm almost, I don't know, I have a complex about my age, but let's just say I'm at the age now where I'm not going to do all that. I'm not going to keep up with the Joneses to the extent where I don't enjoy this. So the people who like it, I love y'all. The people who don't, that's cute too. So it is what it is. I've been trying to do reels more, y'all. The burger festival I went to, the restaurant me and John go to every Saturday, the dude gave us tickets. And then when I got there, he was like, because he follows me on Instagram, he's so precious. He wanted me to like damn social media the event. I'm like, you didn't tell me this ahead of time. So I'm trying to branch out and do little stuff like that. I have not put it up there yet because I don't like how it turned out because he didn't tell me ahead of time. But I'm trying to do reels. Reels is where it's at. People's attention spans don't exist anymore. Girl, if I'm 40, then my mama's genes are looking out for me. I'll take it. I ain't there yet, but it won't be too long. It will not be too long before that is the case, but that's all right. I still get carded, so I'll take it. I'm not good at the skincare stuff, so all I got to rely on is the jeans and my sunblock. I'm not good with the skincare, so I'm like, just hold on for me. Don't make me have to go into nobody's dermatologist yet. Yeah, and the stuff I like is not the content I would do anyway. I'm always telling y'all, I love true crime. I don't have the voice for true crime. You have to have a certain type of voice for people to like that type of content, and I do not have the voice for that. So A lot of the content I like to consume is not a lot of the content I would make just because I'm not good at it. Like I said, I know my strengths and my weaknesses, and that would not be a strength. Not at all. Thank you, girl. It's holding on. It's holding on. I definitely have my mom to thank for that, because people are shocked all the time when she tells them how old she is. So we all the girls in my family, we have like younger looking faces. So I'm like, just hold on. I don't want to have to start looking into Botox and all that stuff yet. I will if I have to, but as of right now, nah. Hey, Carice. Welcome. But oh yeah, what else did we have in the title? Moving to another country. So, as we all know, the news we got today from the trash Supreme Court, not all of them are trash, but it's a lot of trash up there. But even before this, I've been thinking about moving out of the States. I've been looking into it. The only thing stopping me are I am scared, never done anything like that before, and my family being here. So those are the two biggest things that are keeping me from making the leap to actually doing it right now. I love traveling videos, LaMonica. I love my vlogs. They don't get views at all, but they're some of my favorite videos that I do now. Not them hide. YouTube always blocks comments they don't have any business blocking. Thank you. Blocking comments about leaving this place. Whoever is watching and making that call, no, we're talking about this. Seriously. I have listened to a few true crime videos where they like modulate your voice and it just sounds like Batman or something. Like the videos I like to use, it's their natural voice. I usually gravitate towards listening to men true crime content. I don't know why. I just like their voice. No, I do a like mixture of men and women. It just depends. The true crime, I tend to watch more women, but the horror narrations that make me go to sleep, those are mostly men. They just have naturally good storytelling abilities. The men and the women that I subscribe to. And it just works for them. Y'all, my little country accent, nobody wants to hear about stuff like that with this accent, I don't think. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Y'all, I can't. I've been feeling this way for a couple of years. This place is trash, y'all. It is trash. I've been looking into New Zealand. I've told you guys, I did a study abroad there in middle school. So it was a long time ago, but I had a fantastic experience in New Zealand. They are a progressive country. They're not full of shit. They respect that women should have more rights than guns. So there's that. I've thought about Canada. Too. It's closer to my mama, so that's good. But New Zealand, I really liked the vibe there. I really did. Even though it was so long ago, it was a good time. So that is my number one. That and Canada are like neck and neck, because y'all, depending on what happens in 2024, I'm not doing that again. No, ma'am. I will not. I refuse. No one wants to be blessed be the fruit up in here, and that's where we're going. People always think it can never get that bad until it's that bad. And we never thought this was a possibility. And here we are. So I am seriously thinking about leaving this country. I have no allegiance here except for, like I said, my family and my friends. I don't have all that for America. I sure don't. And you left me such a sweet comment on that video, LaMonica. I have not gone back to that video, and I know I have a lot of comments from my Tinder dating story video that I never went to, because making that video, y'all, I was so scared and nervous. I never went back to watch it because it just made me so brought me back into that nervous, jittery space. But I'm glad you enjoyed that video, girl. I have not had another video since because Tinder is trash, but I'm so glad you liked that one. That's another one of my favorite videos. My favorite videos are becoming the ones that are outside of hair. It's not that I don't love hair anymore. It's just that it's been so long I've been making hair content that it's just I don't know, man. I don't see it getting me anywhere either as far as really growing in YouTube. So the main reason I do it now is because I have a lot of products to review. So there's a stream of stuff to talk about, but it's just not hitting like it used to for me. So maybe I am getting tired of it. I don't know. We're in a love-hate relationship, me and my hair content. Thank you. I don't know, girl. I don't know what it is. I put a little bit of tinted moisturizer, like I said, because I got like these little ice cream pimple situations. But thank you. I'm going to try to do my makeup like this tomorrow too, because we're going back to that barbecue place. They're doing Wagyu beef, so we are going to have a good time there. I like the grocery hauls too. I plan to do a new one that y'all talk about bad views. That's how y'all know I just love YouTube deep down, because I make the videos that I'm going to make anyway, even though they don't even crack like 400 views. And I mean, it's just, to be real with you guys, if you don't make videos, like a video like my Trader Joe's video, it will make maybe $3 in a month. Like, I'm so serious. $3 in a month. Yeah, I have a whole list, you guys, and I'm going to ask you this question at the end of the year. That will be my reevaluation period on how much I'm on YouTube anymore. That will be my reevaluation time. So when I do my favorites of 2022 video this year, I'm going to ask you guys at the end what type of videos you'd like to see. So it'll be like a leave it in the comments type of vibe of what type of videos you'd like to see. So we will see what you guys have in store for me during the end of the year video. But after that, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But I have a whole list of video ideas right here. And most of them are not going to get a lot of views because a lot of them are like the outside the box things. So I don't know, y'all. I'm looking at this list. So we'll see. We'll see. But yes, if I do decide to move out of the country, I will shock that I've done that because I am terrified at the thought of it. But I will document the process because I know a lot of people in the States now are contemplating the same thing. So if I do find my little self in Canada, New Zealand, or wherever, I will let y'all know the steps to get there because there's a lot of stuff to consider. I thought about doing that. I am filming. I have a lot of clips for reels. I just have to put them together. So I have one that I'm going to do about like my favorite stuff that doesn't stay in my house, basically my favorite junk food. And I know everybody is about being healthy and I should be too, but I'm just going to be honest. Like those are the things that do not stay in my house long. So I was thinking about doing a little reel like that. I did a quick little reel last time I did my henna. It's just a matter of y'all doing editing on your phone is so annoying, especially if you have bad eyes like me. Diamonds and lip gloss. I don't know what I would vlog because I am like a hermit crab. So unless I'm going out of town, it would just be me like coming out of a depression sleep at who knows what time, listening to true crime, going on a walk. So people would be so bored. Yeah, she has been one of my main resources for looking at the Leaving the US videos. I like her content in general. So she is definitely one. She's the one that really started making me think about that being a reality because we align, I think, on the reasons why we want to leave this place. So that is one of the main people that I have been referring back to because I think she's really trying to get up out of here and I don't blame her. But yes, Lisa, John is still moving. We ended up canceling our trip to San Francisco. He was supposed to be there June 4th, but he's been having his health issues. Every time he's about to do it, something happens with that. So he had a couple more appointments that he wanted to get like things checked out. And now that he's done that, I'm not going to say we, because with the gas prices, my plane ticket now is on some other stuff. So I have a credit for the ticket. So I don't know if I'm still going with him, but he's still going, unfortunately. Probably like August, I'm thinking he is. I don't want him to, but I'm not going to try to clip his wings and make him feel bad. So yeah, I'm going to be crying, y'all. The true crime community has been getting a lot of backlash. So I don't know. That's another reason I don't want to make that type of content, I don't think, because a lot of people don't think that true crime should be monetized or discussed at all. So I don't want to get involved. Y'all know I do not like drama. I do not like, no, none of that. So I love it as far as it's interesting to me. It helps me become more aware of my surroundings because dudes around here are crazy. Like, I've had 4 dudes follow me on my walks on separate occasions now. And those videos and those stories really help give you good tips. And also, one of the biggest true crime, I mentioned it kind of on Instagram when they had more movement in her story. But one of the biggest true crime stories of recent memory has been a young girl from Duke University. I don't know if you guys remember her story, if you keep up with true crime, but she was brutally murdered not that long ago. I think it was about 7 years ago, Faith Hedgepeth, and she's my cousin. And seeing it on the other side of how it affects the families, like Faith and I, we didn't get a chance to meet. I'm a little bit older than her, and I stopped going to family reunions after I got into college. It's just, I don't know. And plus, my family reunions are kind of weird, so we never had a chance to meet. But my mom is really close to Faith's family, her mom and dad. So hearing about stuff on that side of things, I don't know if I don't think I had the right temperament for that type of content. I cry a lot. So thanks, girl. It's just, I don't like watching her case. It hits too close to home. It's just, it's bad. But they do have some movement in her case. So I'm really happy about that. But if you guys have seen her story, it's horrible. It is disgusting what that girl went through. So yeah, y'all. I like the content, but I can't make it. But funnily enough, before the pandemic, when I moved back home, I had a job interview with my city's police. I would never work for the police now, but I had a job with them lined up. It was pretty much just, we need to give you a polygraph test, but you basically had the job. But it was as a forensic evidence collector. So at a crime scene, when there's been a death, I would be the person collecting the evidence, looking at like the gunshot trajectory, all that stuff. But when I found out in that last interview that sometimes you do that with the family there, I cut it right then. I was like, oh no, because you always see on crime shows, after something like that happens, you see people like doing their job, getting the evidence, all that stuff. You don't ever see the family in there. So me thinking, okay, for sensitivity purposes, they don't have the family right there when you're like picking up, organs or looking at blood spray patterns and stuff. Like they have it separate. No, they're often in the room. I'm an empath, y'all. I can't do that. So right when they told me that, I was like, oh no, I actually can't do that one. So no. So that's always something that I've been interested in. If I could go back to college, I would have majored in criminology instead of English, because I could have done more with that than what I have now. But can't go back in time and will not be going to grad school. So yeah, y'all. Thank you. Y'all are so sweet. I just hope she gets justice. Because I'm not even going into all the stuff that she went into, because it'll be trigger warnings like all throughout this, and I don't want to cry on YouTube either. So, but it's just not good, and I hope her family gets justice too. Her like immediate family, because they have been through it, y'all. But just like Sheree just said, we are not drowning in the shower anymore. It's a lot, you guys, and the return on investment is just not there, especially for me. So it's across the board, but when you see that you spent like 8 hours or more getting a video together from start to finish, usually more like 12 hours, and you see that at the end of the month it's made like $6, that puts a lot of things into perspective. All the passion in the world can't get you far after that, y'all, because that thing I be showing screenshots to John. I'm like, look at this shit. Oh, who fell? I was like, what is that? So yeah, y'all, it's like it's not meant for Ashley. It's not meant for Ashley. Oh, speaking of sponsors, nice little segue. I've been watching this girl on YouTube. I was just subscribed to her for a while, and she used to do a lot of makeup content, and I wasn't as into that. But now she does makeup content plus movie reviews, and I love her movie reviews. And she was sponsored recently by Jarritos. So that just shows, man, sponsors, all that stuff, it works. I was not checking for Jarritos until I saw her video when she was sponsored by them. This is the tamarind one. I had pineapple too. They sell these at Walmart for like 88 cents. So I've never tried this before. I hope it's good. I've always wanted to try tamarind candy, and I've seen tamarind margaritas when I go get like tacos and stuff, and I always want to try it. So let's see. It's pretty good. I don't know what to describe it as. It's interesting. I don't have no idea what to describe it as. It's not citrusy. It's not like a cream soda, even though it looks like it would be. I don't know. I've never had tamarind, so I don't know what to even bring it to, but it's good. It's a little bit tart, like a little bit tart. If I had to compare it to any type of fruit, it has like the very beginnings of like an orange soda, like, and not even close to that, but that's like the closest I can get. It's not like tart like a pineapple soda. I think that's tart, or a Sprite even. It's like a very mild, I don't know. You got to taste it, girl. I cannot. It's not tart at all. It's very mild. I like it. I would get it again. I do kind of want to try tamarind because I do like tart stuff. So now I'm curious. I liked living in the DMV, Diamonds and Lip Gloss. I've lived there on 3 separate occasions. So we have been like, we have been very getting to know each other. I can't speak for the M though. I don't have much experience with Maryland. Most of my time would be spent in DC. I always worked in DC when I lived up there, but I lived in Alexandria in Virginia, and that's a beautiful area. It's expensive, but that whole area is expensive. But there's so much to do. I like Virginia. I'm a native Virginian anyway, so of course I have a natural kind of soft spot in my heart. But compared to where I live now, there's literally nothing to do. That's why me and John are always going across the water, because in our area there's like nothing. But up there in the DMV, there is a lot of clubs, if that's your scene. They have concerts all the time. It's really, a lot of people like it. The only reason, again, that I moved back home is because I miss my family. And it's good I moved back home, because if I had stayed up there, I would have got let go from my job, because during the peak of the pandemic, they had a massive layoff at Amtrak. So I'm glad I moved back home. But yeah, it was really, I would move back up there again, to be honest. The job situation here is abysmal. I don't want to work anywhere, but the job situation here is horrible. Like, they want you to have your master's and give you like $15. Like, that's the type of vibes we're in here in this part of Virginia. So, oh, thank you so much. It is so nice and cool. The only time it's horrible is going to, y'all, I got 4 hours of sleep last night. It's so uncomfortable. But thank you. Oh, girl, Portsmouth is a hot mess. I can imagine it was boring. It's also dangerous. If y'all ever come to the Virginia Beach area, steer clear of Suffolk. No, some parts of Suffolk are all right. Steer clear of Portsmouth. Yeah, we go to Virginia Beach every weekend, girl. Seriously, that's the only stuff to do around here. That's why when we say across the water, there's only fun stuff to do across the water. And there's not even that much going on there, but it's something. But yeah, I can see myself going back up to the DMV again because the job situation here sucks and there's nothing to do. So I can definitely see myself going back there again. And plus, the whole time I was up there, no complaints from my neighbors. Living here, I want to go into the forest and live by myself. I hate my neighbors. It's something new I can't stand these folks, y'all. I cannot stand them. These people are horrible. Like I said, if and when John does leave, I am not long for this apartment. So maybe if I make future videos, y'all will finally see some different some different lighting, because this is not, like I always say, this is not a YouTube friendly house. This apartment used to be like an elder's home, so it's not meant for anything modern. My bathroom, my shower is plastic. That's why when y'all see me in the shower, usually I don't have the sound because y'all just gonna hear plastic the whole time. Nobody wants to hear that. I don't want to hear it. So yeah, it seems like you have to go to like the big expensive cities if you like want to be in a place that has a ton of different things to choose from to do. I mean, the DMV, a lot of people love it there. There's a lot to do. It's not a big like area of stuff as far as the different locations. Like you can pretty much get to most of the stuff within like 40 minutes of each other, depending on traffic. So you can get to Maryland in Virginia in like 40 minutes. You can get to DC if you're in Virginia in like 15, 20 minutes, usually less. So yeah, I'm not a very big go out person. So I like the shopping and the food and the people watching up there. But if you like hanging out with people, that sounds so but that's how I am. But if you like going out and meeting people, there is a ton of different things to do. Plus the job market there is often really, really good. That's what brings a lot of people to the DMV. The job market is very good. Very good. Those are the only big girl jobs I've ever had, is living in the DMV. I cannot find a decent job around here to save my life, y'all, which is why I might end up in the DMV or somewhere else in a whole nother country. So yeah, they don't want to pay you nothing here. I didn't tell y'all. I've actually applied for jobs where I went to college because I live very close there. I'm so bored of this area, y'all. But I had a job one time because there's also a child development center on campus, and kids would go there. I went there up until second grade, and kids still go there. And I got a job in the child development center after college. And they don't tell you your salary ahead of time until you've already say yes. This needs to stop about people not wanting to talk about salary before people say yes. I'm only here for the money. So why are we playing games like we're not? But I didn't know what the money was. And I looked at my contract during the orientation and I said, excuse me, I think I have a typo in my contract. She said, oh, let me see. She said, that's correct. I said, no, where the salary is. It says $13,000 a year. $13,000 a year for 5 days a week. 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. It says $13,000 a year. That's illegal. So she said, no, that's correct. I said, okay, I'm 1 second. And I went outside and I called my mom because my mom works at my college. And I was like, Mother, guess what these ridiculous people are calling my salary? And I told her, she's like, oh yeah, you gonna let that go. I said, oh no, I just let you know ahead of time because these are your friends. But I'm just letting you know ahead of time. I'm out of here. Who does that? Who does that? $13,000 a year to be with these baby kids all day. To do anything, to sit and stare at a screen for that long for $13,000 a year, not doing anything, is abysmal, is appalling. They don't want to pay you anything here. And that's why they're losing a lot of good people at that place. That's all I got to say. Because John works there, my mom works there. I've been around that place my entire life. They're losing lots of good people because they don't want to pay people. People leave from working there and make triple somewhere else. Triple. Horrible. Horrible. I know what you mean. I don't feel like I'm I wasn't born overseas. I was born here, but I know what you mean about not feeling like this is your final home. Like the only reason I'm here, no, I am scared to do it, but the main reason is because of my family, especially my mom. John, I know, will come visit me. My mom, the older she gets, she's not as comfortable traveling to new places and traveling to places in general outside of the US. So I'm scared that if I do move outside the country, she won't come visit me as much as I would like to see her because we're like this. But that's one of the main reasons too, because I see her every weekend. So that will be a huge, huge change. The furthest I've ever lived away from home was still in Virginia, y'all. When I was living in Alexandria, that's only like 3.5 hours away from here. I should have gone away for college. That has like messed me up mentally a little bit, I think. Hot mess. But either way, if things get bad enough here, even my scared introverted self, I will get my ass out of here. If it gets to the point where I know that that's the right thing for me, because it's getting to that point now with what I'm seeing, because I can't believe what happened to they happen. And I'm like talking in code because you never know with YouTube if they're going to punish you for talking about real things. But this is disgusting. Not my products having an avalanche moment. Oh my goodness. But it's disgusting. But I like New Zealand. I would like to go back. I don't have the money right now, but I would like to go for my birthday this year to kind of like scope it out and see if that could be a place that I'd be happy at. And I called my little, I sent them an email, but I'm calling them next because nobody got back to me. But I want the itinerary of where I went on my study abroad program so I can go back to the areas that I visited when I was a kid. Girl, Alexandria is not country. What? If Alexandria is country, then where I live is like tumbleweed town, because Alexandria to me is like the big city. Fredericksburg is very country though. Fredericksburg reminds me of like where my people come from in North Carolina. Like Fredericksburg is country. It really will. There's the uphill battle for things to get better is just, it's so insurmountable feeling. It doesn't matter how many petitions. That's why I don't post about this stuff on Instagram, because I feel like, what is me saying anything about this going to do? Nothing. I just feel powerless. I'm just disgusted and fed up. I just feel powerless. I'm like, what is it going to do? So I just get pissed and yell and talk to John about it because, oh, Gloucester. How did he like growing up in Gloucester, Lisa? That's the area that most people here don't go. It's on some like sundown city type vibes. I got my first car from Gloucester because we saw it in the paper for like dirt cheap. And that was my last time in Gloucester. And that was like 17 years ago. But yeah, other countries are just looking at us and so sad for us. It's disgusting. Mm-mm. What are you guys using on your hair? What are you loving on your hair? I feel like I'm also like out of the loop in the hair world too. Because I have so much stuff that I'm using up that one of the things that I put blinders on now to a lot of hair stuff so I don't get tempted. I don't blame him because Gloucester is a hot mess. So I'm sure he had a much, much better experience in New York than he ever did in Gloucester. Anytime I hear about anyone that I meet around here who lives in Gloucester, I'm like, are you okay? Like, not here, but are you okay? Because Gloucester is on some other stuff. And Pocosin. If you guys are familiar with this area, Pocosin's rough, Gloucester's rough. And we just got a very conservative governor too. So I'm already looking at Virginia like, we're okay right now when it comes to rights, but how long is that gonna last? Because the mofo we got now was endorsed by Trump. So I've been hearing Cantu is stepping up their game too recently. I saw a picture of somebody. She was using their new ginger and something line, and her hair looks so good. I have not used Cantu in like a decade, but that had me a little curious, and now you have me curious too. I think they had like a curl box with Cantu. Did anybody, speaking of curl box, did anybody get the exclusive Sultanicals curl box? I'm curious if anybody picked that up. It's sold out, which I was kind of expecting, but I'm curious if anybody picked it up. I love New York, but I'm not built for New York. Not at all. This is good. I like this. Y'all, recommend. Oh my God, I almost spilled it. Oh my gosh. And my computer is right here, y'all. Ooh, if y'all would have seen a mess if I spilled this soda on my freaking computer. Let me move you over here. I don't trust myself right now. Girl, you're going to have the easiest wash days ever, and I bet you can rock it like no other. You're going to look gorgeous, LaMonica. Yes. It's going to feel so good having the water in your scalp. And I bet it looks good now too, but I know what you're saying. Hair in general is a lot to deal with. Girl, I want to save you all from Texas. I want to save you all from Texas. Girl, blessed be the fruit, because seriously, it's just, y'all, I'm so ashamed to be an American. I shouldn't be ashamed because I ain't do anything, but I'm ashamed to be from here. Like, I've never thought in my lifetime we would be going so far backwards. Like, it's disgusting. And then when you try to talk to people about it, like, I have a family member who's all for the shit that's happening. It's disgusting trying to talk to someone you are related by blood about this stuff who just doesn't get it. It is just so like soul crushing. I'm like, this is someone I'm related to that's all for this stuff who just doesn't get it. So I would say come to Virginia. We're not as bad as what's going on, but like I said, y'all, with our new governor, I can see him falling in line because they're weak and spineless. So if they see the majority of their little sad brethren and sisterin doing the stuff they're doing, they're gonna fall in line eventually. Rights be damned. So we're okay right now, but okay is very, very relative at this point for all of us. I think it's just, y'all, this is disgusting. Ooh, what'd you use from Curlsmith, Lisa? I had a product from Curlsmith and it was really expensive, so I ended up returning it to Ulta. Like I said, I'm cheap, y'all. Y'all see these big old hauls. Well, not much anymore. I don't do them anymore, really. But that's because I don't have my Amtrak job. My DC jobs, when y'all saw those hauls, I was working in the DC jobs. I don't work in DC. So that's another reason y'all don't see the hauls. But yeah, I'm cheap by nature. The older I get, the more I get like that because I have a lot of stuff. So I don't need to spend XYZ on XYZ basically. So anything I get now is just deeply discounted or very, very much on sale. Speaking of which, I didn't know where this showed us on YouTube, but I see bikini hauls and lingerie hauls like Savage X Fenty all day, every day. I see Savage X Fenty hauls all the time. And I was like, let me share these bralettes with my girls up here on this live because no matter your cup size, this is a really good place to get some bras, and they have a sale going on right now. So they just came in the mail today, so I said, why not? So I'm an H cup girl. We've got a lot of situations here. I'm also thinking of getting a reduction. Like I said, we're going to talk about a lot of stuff in this live, but I've been really thinking about getting a reduction. I have like rashes under my boobs now because they are so heavy. It is so painful to the point where when I went to the doctor earlier this year, they sent me to get my first mammogram because they were worried that it was like a sign of an early sign of breast cancer. Like it's so uncomfortable and it's just ugh. So I'm gonna show you guys the bralettes I got, but I need a lot of support. So it's hard for me to get bralettes because they don't have enough support, but they're so cute. Like I'm so jealous of the girls who can wear the cute bralettes. I have not been one of them really, but these give me hope. Did you regret it, Lisa? Because the only thing I'm worried about is the scarring. But I've already got rashes under the girls, so we've already got some natural scarring going on anyway from that. Hey, cook with me. I think this one is going to stay up. I think this one is going to stay up. These are non-messy topics that I am not going to have to worry about. I don't think any drama because I don't play that. So I think this is going to stay up. So happy car shopping. That's exciting. That's very exciting. I would love to get a new car. I've had my car since I was 18. My poor baby got hurt in that accident, but she's still rocking. She's still rolling. So happy car shopping. That's fun. Girl, that's what gave me part of the rash using deodorant. Y'all will hear the story in the empties video. So this is going to be like a little deja vu moment. But I was using a deodorant under my boobs and it broke me out so bad. And ever since then, I've had this rash that just will not go away. It's horrible. It's so painful. Like, not me about to show y'all, but because I've shown John and my mom because it's not my actual boob. It's like under boob, but it's very, very uncomfortable. It's horrible. I wish that could work for me. It's just, they're so heavy. They're so mean. But let me show you guys these bralettes. So I got these from Aerie, which is American Eagle's like underwear / loungewear, sleepwear line. And I got these for $13, y'all, because I need some like non-constricting bras. And the reviews on these said they get a lot of support. Look at those. We've got this like gold situation in the front. And the thing I love about these bralettes is that they actually hook in the back and they have adjustable straps. So usually with bralettes, I got my hang low situation. They're cute, but it's like, what's the point of being cute if I don't have any support whatsoever? But these not being just over your head, love it. So I haven't tried on this one, but I did try on its twin, which was the main reason why I went on this little bra haul. I don't know if I'm going to keep all these because, again, it's not in my budget, but we'll see. This is giving me like poison ivy. This is so sexy and so cute. And they're not $13 right now because I went back on the website to try to get some more, but they are $20, which isn't bad, on sale from $40. OMG, y'all. So pretty. I have Mega Babe, Lisa. I'm glad you reminded me about that because I was going to use the anti-chafing thigh product on my boobs. I forgot that they do have some product just for boobs. So thank you. I'm going to get that. Okay, cool. Yes, girl, have fun car shopping and you get a good deal. Don't let them do that car salesman stuff they like to do. Yeah, okay. That makes me feel better about the potential scarring. Because I was like, I don't want to trade in one issue for another, like being, conscious about the scarves. So I'm glad you mentioned that, Lisa. Okay. But this is so pretty. I have tried on this one and I liked it. That's why I went right on the website and I was like, I'm going to get some more. But then I saw they weren't $13 anymore, but $20 still isn't bad. This is like an eyelash lace bralette. And these are more like bras that just don't have any like underwire in them than anything. And I love green. So if you go anything above an extra large, it comes with more support. So I was totally cool with that because it's still so pretty. And again, hooks in the back. And I'm not going to show y'all all the ones I got of this version because it's just basically the same style in different colors. So I got a navy blue one, a black one, and a white one. But this one's so cute because if I wear like a little off the shoulder top, you'll see the lace. So girl, I'm not doing no try on haul for bras. My boobs are one of my like insecurity, like one of my like triggers for like stuff. I could never like put them on. That's y'all see when I do my shower content, I'm wearing a t-shirt. That is not comfortable, but I'm not getting on YouTube with no like tank top. Well, a tank top I'm fine with, but like a bathing suit, not I. And plus, one time on one of my videos, I had like the barest hint of cleavage. And I think, hey, show the girls, show the boobs. Just I'm not super comfortable with mine, so I don't have like a lot of cleavagey tops. But it was like this much cleavage. And this creepy dude somehow found my video and was talking about my cleavage. Creep McGee, get out of here. So yeah, and people I know like to see try on hauls for clothing. You guys know I did my first try on haul with Express. I had some creepy McGee's talking about my booty. I'm like, this one guy, he like left me this comment, and I guess he didn't like how I responded. So of course he was a typical incel type dude and was like, I was just saying you were did. I didn't ask for that, sir. If you're not trying to get these jeans from Express, you need to be gone. So, thank you, girl. Kristen, I used product from a company I don't like anymore, but I love y'all, so I'll tell y'all what I used. But if you guys saw my last live, you know I don't really rock with this company anymore, but I smoothed, except for this guy, he's just not cooperating. So I'm gonna hold him down because this is like, I keep looking at it. But I used a mixture of Eco Slay Orange Marmalade, and I alternated that with Carol's Daughter Black Vanilla Edge Control. So I would smooth it down, add the gel, smooth it down, add the edge control, smooth it down, add the gel. Like I'm telling y'all, my hair does not like to lay down. So I had to do all of that like repeatedly until I got like any sort of smoothness. And to moisturize my hair, I used the Shades Coils and Curls Mango Smoothie. I don't even know if that brand is in business anymore, but I am just trying to use up some stuff that I had on my counter. But that's what I used, and of course I like the results with a company that I'm not rocking with anymore. But yeah, thank you so much. This little dude is, I literally took edge control and did this yesterday, and it's still popping up. Girl, I thought about doing a try-on haul. I really did. I was like, do I dare do a try-on haul? And then I just looked at things on my body that I'm not comfortable with. And I was like, you're not doing that. Oh, girl, I'm jealous, LaMonica. I wish we had a place like that here. We might, but I'm not sure. But I like the name of that, a fitting place. And the people are probably really nice there and sweet. Heavy.com, y'all. Now, this is what made me go on the website in general. Oh my goodness. This is a halter top. And I usually don't do halter tops because I got the Swing Low Sweet Chariots. So I don't usually do them. But this is so pretty. This looks like a cute little airy woodland fairy. And it's from a store called Airy. Isn't that precious? But this is so cute. It has removable pads. So if you want to show a little something, you can remove the pads. But yeah, this is oh, I'm wearing makeup. Let me not do that. Okay. But yeah, I was just going to show you guys what it kind of like looks like. But yeah, it's a little halter. And as I mentioned, these are size extra large, and it comes with like more reinforcements, I guess, to help the girls with more support. So that is gorgeous. But yeah, the other ones I got are just different colors of the eyelash lace. Right here. I will go ahead and I don't know if I'll be able to pin the comment from here, but I'm going to post a link to the website in case you guys want to check it out. And I can't see you because I'm on the website right now, but I'll be right back after I grab this link for you guys. I'll have the link on the little Poison Ivy bra. And I love that they use models that have bodies that a lot of us ourselves live in and see. I love Aerie and American Eagle. That's also where I get a lot of my jeans. So they are curvy girl friendly in a lot of instances as well. And they don't do any retouching. So you see cellulite, you see back knee. I love them. They're so cool. That's another reason I really like to support them, is because they don't do photo retouching. So let me get this link for you guys. So cute. And a lot of sizes are selling out. So if you see this and you like it, boop. Okay. There it is if you guys want to check it out. Oh, and if you have Ebates, aka Rakuten, you can get cash back too. So that's another reason I love my American Eagle / Aerie, so I can get some cash back. Ooh, I was about to say, don't you fall. Girl, the world is so trash in that. It's just like, come on, man. I'm not built for most of the stuff that goes on now, y'all. I'm not. I really could see myself like living in the forest or living somewhere away from society because I don't like people. I really don't. Like 90% of the people that I've ever encountered, not a fan, can't do it. You're annoying just for the sake of being annoying, can't do it. And that's just how I am. Even my mom was like, you're a strangely quiet child. I just can't do it. Oh, I really do like this. The more I'm drinking it, the more I like it. But as far as my content for the rest of the year, as I mentioned to you guys, I have a whole big list of ideas. So there will be a lot of reviews. I am going to be experimenting with using a blow dryer to dry my hair because I don't know if you guys have heard about it. You probably have, but there's been research recently about the dangers of air drying. And I talked about this in one of my recent videos, but I ended up cutting it out because y'all know my videos are a little long sometimes. So in the effort to get some watch time, I cut them down from some of the stuff I talk about in the videos. That's like cutting room floor stuff. But air drying, they say, is actually more damaging than drying your hair because the cuticle swells while it's drying. What was this motion? But the cuticle swells while your hair is drying, and that can cause damage, that constant oscillating between the swelling and trying to dry. So they say that can actually weaken your hair versus if you use your blow dryer or sit under a hooded dryer to dry your hair, you might be exposing it to heat, but you're not having the strands. And this is me just trying to remember this from memory, but you're not having the strands constantly doing that motion to where they are swelling while they're trying to dry. So I have a new blow dryer that I used when my hair was straight, and I actually used it last night to try to dry these little buns because they're still damp. Like I mentioned in so many of my videos, my hair holds on to moisture, not in a way to ever make it feel like super, super moisturized all the time, but it just holds on to water in general and takes forever to dry. So I was trying to dry them. But I'm going to do a challenge. Yeah, Carice, I'm going to link the article when LaMonica. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Girl, thank you so much. You virtual hug. Get in here. Thank you. You are so sweet, LaMonica. Like, virtual freaking hug. Oh my God. You're so sweet, girl. You're so sweet. What was I talking about? That's so nice. Thank you so much. But I can't remember the article now. Love you too, boo. But I've been seeing it in multiple sources now. That's so sweet. But yeah, if you Google hair damage from air drying, there should be a few articles popping up. And you guys know that I have issues with my hair maybe once a year. And I just thought that was just my hair. You know, we have these fights, but we come back together after a while. And I'm like, could the air drying be a contributing factor? So I'm going to do a little bit of an experiment where I use my blow dryer to dry my hair. It's such a good blow dryer. It's going to be like a 2-for-1 video reviewing the blow dryer / let's see how things go drying my hair this way. Because I've been an exclusive air drying person for the past like 15 years, basically. So has it been 15 years? I first went natural in 2005, and I was texturized for a year. Either way, when I was texturized, I still wore my hair curly. So I air dried my hair. So, because I always thought that was healthier. I always thought that. That's what a lot of us were told. But I know a lot of girls out there sitting in the hooded dryer and their hair is thriving and they diffuse. So I'm going to be doing a challenge this summer doing that. As I mentioned earlier in the video, my hair has been telling me loud and clear it wants a break from the wash and goes. So I probably will be doing a wash and go until that challenge, because that's going to be one of my baseline styles for the challenge. So that won't be happening maybe until August. Next month, I'm trying to summon the strength. Next month, I am going to do my medium twists. And if you guys have been with me for a while, and if you guys have seen my tutorial on my medium twists, they're mixed between normal twists and mini twists. With my hair and the amount of hair I have, I cannot do mini twists. I will break down emotionally. I cannot do that style. It's just too much. So medium twists are a perfect compromise for me. They're very, very, very tiny compared to my normal twists, but they last a long time, similar to what you would get from mini twists for a lot of people. I can do maybe 3 weeks, maybe a little bit less this time, because as time goes on, also, I can't go as long in between wash days, which is so annoying. I used to go 2 weeks in between, my hair be thriving. But I will be doing my medium twist soon. Give me a nice little break. So yeah, reviews, that challenge that I told you guys, and the bulk of my content that I have planned out right now is going to be for the fall. So a lot of the stuff that you guys are going to see this summer is just going to be like fly by the seat of my pants stuff, basically, that I'm going to come up with on the go, because a lot of this is more geared towards that time of the year I'm seeing. So that's the plan for the next couple of months. I've seen a lot of people have good luck with the straightening hair brushes. I was actually going to get one, but again, going back to my hair being tangled, I knew that was a recipe for disaster. But I've seen from a lot of people that they have really good luck with those. I wish I could use one. Whitney, Na-Truly 85, she has really good results with hers. I think hers is from Revlon that she really likes. But now that she's graduated from cosmetology school, maybe she'll do like an updated how she straightens her hair video, because her hair, since she's been in school, her hair has been even more gorgeous and healthy, if that was even possible. So she was one of the first people I saw use one of those. Girl, I kept getting Revere to try to sponsor me. And they've told me no twice. So out of like some like protest, I refused to buy one. Because I'm like, y'all are rude. Like, I give them all the points of why it would be a good investment for them to send me one, but I don't have enough followers for them, apparently, even though they've sent in people with less followers than me. So maybe they don't like me or something. But I've heard good things about the Revere. But as far as me getting one, even besides me like doing my little protest, it's so big. So big. I want one, but it is so big. And as I mentioned, I'm probably going to be moving not that far after John. So I'm trying not to bring as much stuff into the house, even though tell it to my clothing shopping, you would think otherwise. But yeah, girl, they don't like the AshkinsCurls, apparently. They're like, but thank you for your interest. I'm like, okay. But I have heard good things about it. But I was going to get one anyway, just because I was going to be a straightened natural. Like, I was starting to think about doing that. And I was going to be doing my hair a lot more frequently using a blow dryer. So I was looking at more healthy options for my hair. And of course, the Revere is the number one thing you hear. So most of the reviews love it, absolutely adore it. Some of them, I saw things like makes your hair more tangled. I saw that quite a few times. So I was like, ooh, that's the last thing I need. So, girl, yeah. The Dyson, I've heard really good things about the Dyson. Yeah, they can give me a shot. I told them it would be a really good, I'd make a really good video for them. Girl, yes. I guess they just don't like me. And I sent them a nice little email. I was so proud of my little email. I was like, oh, okay. Can't win them all, I guess. But I told them, I'm like, okay. I told myself, they already told you no twice. You ain't sending them another email. Because they had this little form where you can basically like shoot your shot. They ain't like my shot, I guess. I really did a good email. So I was mad about that. But yeah, I have heard good things about the Dyson. But that's why I'm excited to show you guys the blow dryer that I got, because it's super affordable. It's at Ulta. It's under like $50, but it has such good reviews. And some people even compared it to the Dyson, which shocked me. I'm like, there's no way that this is as good as a Dyson. But it's real cute. It's very quiet too. It has a cool setting. Let me show y'all during the video. So yeah, that video will be coming before summer is over, but I'm kind of starting to experiment. Oh my gosh, why are you so stop it? But yeah, it did a good job of helping to get some of the initial moisture out these buns, but the moisture that's like deep in there, nothing's touching that. So that'll be fun to deal with next wash day. Oh no. Ooh, Shanette, I have heard about that, about the returns. A lot of people say they just buy it directly from Dyson, or they go to Best Buy, because Best Buy also sells Dysons. And with Best Buy, because I am a frequent Best Buy person with my technology, but there's a section where you can get open stuff at a discount. That's how I got my computer that you guys are seeing me on right now. Or you can get stuff that's completely brand new. So Best Buy would be another good option for a Dyson, because they are very clear about if it's a pre-opened product, and then if it's been pre-opened, they even go into the nitty-gritty, like it was open but never used, open, used gently, and that makes the price go down too. But they do have brand new options where it's like guaranteed brand new too. Is that, yeah, exactly. If they don't give you one in the beginning, it's very unlikely they're going to give you one once like the initial like frenzy cools down. Very true. Very, very true. They were handing them things out like candy. Hardly no one contacts me, y'all. Hardly no one contacts me. That's why the few times I do get sponsors, I'm just like so thankful and grateful to them people. I'm like, thank you. And then a lot of the sponsor offers I get are ridiculous things that I wouldn't do anyway. I got a sponsor, they keep emailing me. Roblox. What am I gonna do about Roblox? Like, I barely know what it is. I know kids love it and I know some type of game. What am I gonna do about Roblox? So the ones I get are a hot mess. And I think if you guys were with me in my last live stream, the one where I was like pissed, this laser hair removal company, they're the ones that wanted 3 videos and paying $50. So either they don't pay enough, or they want you to do crazy stuff, or it's just like they're not trying to pay. So it's a mess. Yeah. The trusted retailers, especially for something that's that expensive, like this. Oh, everything okay? Especially for the trusted retailers. Girl, yes, $50. And then I remember I posted the email on my community page, if you guys remember that, and I blurred out the name of the company. Somebody who said they worked in influencer, whatever, they knew what they were talking about. They told me it was a bad look for me to be airing that out, basically, and it's a bad look for me to disclose that people on YouTube get paid. I'm like, oh, you're one of those people who want people to do everything for free. And plus, you have to disclose when you're getting paid. And plus, it's good for people to know that it's an improper power balance when it comes to a lot of these people reaching out to people to promote their product. So bye. And plus, they're like, well, I only found you because your community tab came up randomly. Well, you can lose me then. People get on my nerves. Exactly. They just want free advertising. I had someone email me today and I was reading the terms, but then at the bottom it was like, we'll send you free product and I was like, ooh, that's no payment though. I always say the product, the tools are just the tools to make the content. They are not payment for the content. And I don't care if I had 10 subscribers. No, if you want that, you got to pay people. Those days need to be done. Now it's up to everyone's discretion. If they want to do that in the beginning, I did, sure. But there are some people who I know out the gate who make content who never did anything for free. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. Shanette, they are over and they hate that it's over. OVER. Yes. Because either way, the company is coming out so much better than the person who makes the content anyway. I've always said there's videos that I've made, that stuff that I purchased with my own money. I still get questions about it like 8 years later. People, and I'm still like, that is work. Anyway, y'all know how I can get about the money stuff and the content stuff. Exactly. Show me the money. Like, what? It is not like, and if someone wants to, I'm trying to think of a delicate way. People make up their own prices, right? Like, there's no Indeed, there's no glass door for this type of thing that tells you what you should be asking for. If you're selling yourself too short, if you're asking for too much, you're just kind of winging it basically. And y'all, my prices, I probably sell myself short. And some of these people, Alec, I'm like, oh, a big company recently contacted me, and I was excited. I was like, ooh. And they were laying out the terms. They wanted a bunch of stuff, like 4 separate bits of content for $100. I'm like, in this economy, $100 is like $10. $100. Girl, they made so much money off of free content. And that's why, like I mentioned in my last video, some brands that I used to talk about a lot, y'all, I won't be talking about that much anymore, because I know I've made them thousands of dollars and they can't even repost me on their story. So yeah, I was gonna say $1, Shanette, but I was being generous. It really is like $1. Like, I don't get excited over $100 anymore, because poof. So, hot mess, girl. Exactly. You got to do what you got to do, because YouTube is not where it's at, y'all. I've been here for the whole time that YouTube was a viable, like, moneymaker. I was never the one making the money, but I was seeing it on the other side. And those days are gone. It's all about sponsorships now. It's all about various platforms working for you. That's what it is now. And like, I don't knock anybody's hustle either. Like, that's why I'm so confused when people get mad that someone's getting paid for something. No one's time is free. No one's time. I always get so excited when I see somebody getting paid for their time. Who are you to get mad at somebody for not getting paid? Insanity. There's this one, you okay? Silly. There's this one page that I follow on Instagram. It's called, what is it called? It's like called Fuck Work or something, but they post a lot of information about different companies, good things that they're doing, but mostly bad that people should know, like horror stories from corporate America. And this one lady, her computer for work was constantly breaking down, and she kept telling them about it, and they didn't address it. So one day her computer just completely broke. They told her until they could get her a replacement, she had to take vacation time since she couldn't work. Are you people insane? And that's not even talking about influencer stuff. That's just work culture for a lot of people in general is so broken. So broken. Right. I get excited when I see someone that I support have a sponsored, bit of content. I'm like, yes, make your money. I'm so excited for them. I'm like, yes. Raven Elise. I love Raven. She's one of my favorites here on YouTube. My girl stays with a sponsor, and I love it. It's so awesome to see. It's so awesome to see. And I'm like, who gets mad about someone making money? Like, I don't understand. The only people that get mad at making money are people, like, I don't want to get political, but those type of people. I don't like seeing that. But yeah, and that's just in the corporate world, Shanette. You take vacation time because we didn't address that the tools you need to do your job are faulty. So we're going to punish you because we didn't address it. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? I love the Great Resignation. It makes me so happy. And it's pissing me off. And I'm seeing so many articles now about companies pushing back on remote work. They're going to force people back into the office. Who are you going to force? Insanity. some days I'd rather like clean poop off the floor than ever go back to corporate America. Y'all know how I feel about work things. It's just so much song and dance and BS involved, and I don't have the patience for it anymore. Girl, HelloFresh, I wish they would throw me a sponsor. I got a spam sponsor from HelloFresh. I got so excited because I thought it was real, but it's not. You get a lot of spam phishing type of stuff as an influencer. I don't want to even call myself influencer. People who make content. That's how I see myself. Person who makes content. I got an email from Nike. I got an email from HelloFresh. I got so excited. But then you start seeing patterns that aren't right in the emails. And they're usually from the Czech Republic too. Like it's never like John at HelloFresh. It's usually like CZ. It's something crazy. You're like, this is not real. But I got excited thinking they were real. See, work from home, I love it. If I had to work like a corporate job, work from home, no phones, no talking to people on the phone. I know that those jobs exist. That's where I'm going. That's where I'm looking. I will email you all day. I will text chat you all day. These people on the phone I can't. But yes, that's what I'm looking for. I don't want to be in nobody's office. I don't want to do the fake Ashley corporate. Can't do it. Yeah, I've seen some too where every single video they have a sponsor. So I'm like, I know y'all are living good. Because that's where the real like payment is, you guys, sponsors. YouTube, I don't know if it's still the same, but I think it's for every 1,000 views, you get $1. And for the big people like the Mr. Beast, Glam Twins, people who have like a big following, that doesn't seem too unattainable. But for someone like me who averages like 600 views a video, it's not happening. Oh, you don't even have to turn on cameras. I love that. I want a job where I don't know how any of my coworkers or my boss looks. That's what I want. I don't know y'all from Adam on the street. That's what I want. Because I know some people have that, like, my coworkers, I love them, we're like family, but the majority of people don't. I don't want that either. I have a family. I don't want that. Like, if it happened organically, like my Amtrak people, they're coming to visit me next month. Love them. But for the most part, work is work. We don't need to entwine all this shit. We don't need to do all this. I don't like this. And people getting punished for not going to social events after work. I didn't even know that was a thing. I'm off of work. Why am I going to happy hour and being forced to go? I don't want to go somewhere I don't want to go. It's just crazy, y'all. So yes, I love the Great Resignation. It's finally like showing these people, you need us more than, we need you. There are options. And going back to the moving out of country thing, a lot of Americans will post like their benefits and things that go on their job, and other people from other countries will jump in. They'd be like, that's all the vacation y'all get, or that's all the differences are amazing, you guys. Amazing. I remember I saw this one person, I think they lived in Germany, and they said something like, we get 36 vacation days, something personal days, something. I was like, y'all are living the dream. And a lot of other people from different countries were jumping in with similar, and that's just for time off, not let alone all the other benefits. And someone in the comments was excited about getting 10 days. I'm like, oh, this is America. So it's a mess, you guys, but I can see myself leaving. Literally, I hope I'm not saying it wrong. I'm sorry if I am, but you really don't here in the US. It's horrible. It's really, really bad. And I know no job is perfect, of course. And just like you said, in Canada, I'm sure you guys have things also, work and things. Okay, I'm glad. I always get worried because the way I read things, sometimes I miss the mark. So I'm glad to hear that. But yeah, there's always been something in a job where I'm just like, are you kidding me? Like a big, are you kidding me? Not just like a little one. So Hot mess. And school in another country is so much cheaper. So much cheaper. And a lot of times the education is superior to a lot of places here too. So I hope you go and I hope you love it and I hope you thrive. I just saw yesterday this girl who was in France. She's living there and going to school for free. Work from home permanently? That's, Lisa, that's the vibe I'm trying to aspire to. Seriously. I have no interest to do hybrid at all. I don't like people. I can put on a good act that I do. Like, I'm a good customer service person. That's why I've had a lot of retail jobs. But I love it. Talking about people miss the office. Who misses the office? Who misses the office? Oh my gosh. Like, seriously, teachers here get treated like dirt. Dirt. People thought that since I have an English degree, they were, oh, Ashley, you're so good with kids. I don't. Not those kids. Not those kids. Yes, I would just be in my bonnet. I would be in some sweatpants. You don't need to be in stuffy corporate clothes to do your job well. Like, it's all so performative, a lot of the corporate culture that's out there now. Ugh. Thank you. Gas prices alone are reason enough for me to want to stay myself right in this house. It's ridiculous. The time to commute, it used to take me, when I was working in DC, almost over an hour just commuting, probably more than an hour, because there were so many steps for me to get to work. I had to take a shuttle to the metro, and then the metro didn't let me off right in front of my office. So I had to walk like 4 blocks. And then don't let it be summer. By the time you get to the office, you just on some like perspiration. Like, this is a hot mess. Yeah, exactly. I would prefer it too. And there are a lot of work from home jobs, but so many of them don't pay well. Like, I get tons in my email every day. $15. What am I going to do with $15 an hour? What am I going to do with $50 an hour? I'm just like, bro, thank you. Group rate. You expect people to come in here using their own gas money? Sir, madam, person, no, that's not going to happen. I have a tiny little Honda, y'all, and it's close to $70 to fill up my tank. So I can only imagine people with like cars, like SUVs and stuff. It's ridiculous. And wages aren't going up like that. So people out here are tripping, y'all. Talking about something going to force people back in the office. And people said that if you're going to force me back into the office, I'm forcing myself on Indeed. Love it. Love it. And you guys know that John works with my mom. She's his boss. And with him leaving, she was like, oh, you can come work with me. I said, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. I love you to death, but we cannot work together, sweetheart. Girl, right. Renting is almost like ridiculous now. To where it's like, should I just buy a house? $2,000 a month. Oh man, that's terrifying as someone who's going to be moving. The only good thing about my apartment, it's close to the water and the rent has not gone up since we've been here. Our apartment complex is owned by this like really cute couple. And I don't know if they do it now, but since 2006, they have not raised the rent. That's John is still my roommate. I love my John, y'all. I'm gonna be so sad when he leaves. I tried to get him to do the best friend tag with me, like vintage YouTube, the best friend tag. But finally today he was like, I'm not comfortable being on camera. Maybe one day. So I'm not going to bother him anymore. So he has his little glimpses every now and then when he comes in the lives. But yeah, And I feel safer with John, you guys, because there's so many like creepy people around here now that make me feel very uncomfortable as a woman, like going for a walk. That's part of my mental health. That's part of me trying to, I'm not even going to say be fit, because I could be doing a lot better there, but it's mostly for my mental health. And they follow you. They get mad if you don't respond and flick you off when you're trying to walk. It's just, no. So I am going to be very nervous when he's not here. And I think I told you guys, but it was always meant to be for him to be my roommate. We lived in an apartment complex near my college because, like I mentioned, he works at my college with my mom. So it was super convenient for both of us. And he had started to stay the night because I had a 2-bedroom, but this couch over here was his bed. So instead of staying in the bedroom because there was no bed, he would just sleep on the couch. So after like a month of that, I was like, why don't you just move in? Like, in general, because he was living with his mom. So he was like, okay. So we talked to my mom about it, like, oh, John's gonna, move in with me, like, officially. And she was like, okay, cool. The very next day, my apartment got broken into by 5 grown-ass men. If John had not been here, y'all, I might not be here now. It was terrifying. These little assholes were going to doors and knocking on the doors and seeing if people were home. And they would be like, oh, we're selling candy, because they were grown, but I think they were like 17 or something. But it was 5 of them. That's a lot of mofos doing some bad stuff. And if you open the door, they went to the next door. They were looking for a door or an apartment with no one there. And they knocked on our door, and John and I were asleep. This was like Saturday morning, like 9 a.m. We were asleep. He was sleeping on the couch. I was sleeping in my room. And I'm like, who the hell is knocking on my door at 9 a.m. anyway? But since we didn't open the door, they kicked in the door and were rushing into the apartment. And they see John, his 6'3" self, jump off the couch, and he scared them away. Thank God. But yeah, man, it was meant to be for us to be roommates. So John's my protector. It was terrifying, and I was so scared. I called 911, and I was like, it was bad, y'all. I never caught them, of course. Like, they never caught them. So yeah, John has like been my like literal protector. So I'm gonna have to get another type of protector, I guess, even though I don't want to. But if I don't live in America, I might not need that as readily anyway. But yeah. But Lisa, yes, it was a hot mess. Break-ins follow my family. My childhood home, where my mom is now, been broken into 3 times. We attract this BS. It's disgusting. My area is not great, y'all. That's another reason I'm like kind of looking to move. And I didn't tell you guys, but I told somebody. Someone tried to break into my car last month in front of my mom's house. Like, it's trash. Shanette, I'm thinking about New Zealand. Yeah, and Lisa, speaking of home purchases, I don't know if that's in my future financially, but I'm going to be left my mom's home. I don't like talking about that because I want her to be here forever. But that is reassuring to know that is going to happen. Not that, but reassuring to know about the house situation. But we don't even get a lease anymore, Lisa. Like, we've been here since 2006, and the leasing manager, she don't even give us a lease anymore. I don't know if legally she's probably not supposed to not give us a lease, but I think she just assumes we're just gonna be here. So I'm probably going to try to move, depending on the job situation at that point, whatever that's going to be looking like. But probably in January, because people have a lot of like sales and specials because nobody wants to move in the wintertime. And I would like to find a duplex. I don't want to be in an apartment anymore. I'm literally surrounded by trash everywhere I go. I'm at the top of the apartment complex. The people below me suck. The people to the side of me suck. And the people across from me suck. Like, I cannot get a break. This boxed in with people, I can't do it. So I'm hoping to do a duplex. But I say New Zealand, Shanette, because I've been there before when I was 12, but I still remember it vividly. It was so, so nice. People there were so welcoming and kind. It's beautiful there. Even now, the stats are really good. It's really sad, but I had to look up like top 10 least racist countries in the world, and it's so disgusting to even have to consider that, but it is. And New Zealand was high on the list, because you're never going to find a 100% perfect place, perfect country, but New Zealand was high on the list. I love their government. Ooh, it's hard to immigrate to New Zealand. Oh no. I'm prepared for whatever I've got to do at this point. But that's not the only one on the list. That's just the top of my list right now. I had a great experience there. And if I'm going to live in a whole nother country, I would like for it to be a place that I have a good connection with already. Granted, that was 1,000 years ago, so I would visit the place again before making that commitment. I used to love watching that show, House Hunters International, y'all, and the amount of people who would just move to another country sight unseen terrifies me. Like, you've never even been there and you packing up and moving your whole life. But it would have to be a place I've at least visited. Poland. I have a whole list of places. Let me add Poland to the list. Where's my pen? I have not heard about that. That's very interesting. I'm going to look that up. Very cool. Girl, I don't have no in-demand job. I don't have anything like that. I would just be, I don't know, going over there working at a farm or something. I don't know. Exactly. It's just, and I told you guys, I wrote that sad little letter to my apartment manager about all the problems going on here, and nothing has changed. She don't care. She don't live out here. As long as the people are paying rent, she don't care that they're trash. So it's horrible. Absolutely horrible. I have heard that Germany is a pretty good option. Despite the past, they said that now it is much more diverse, which I think is really cool. Parts of Italy, I heard, I don't know, are not very welcoming. But then, because I have been really researching this a lot, you guys, and then I saw other parts of Italy people absolutely love. So it's just finding the right area in the country too is important. There's so much to go into it, y'all. That's another thing that scares me about it. It's so much to think about and consider. But that's better than being somebody's damn handmaid, which is where we're going here, it seems like. I'm going to look into Poland. That's interesting. And I would like to be in a place where I already know the language too. So that narrows my scope a lot more. So we'll see, y'all. I'll keep y'all posted. Hot mess. Oh, I heard good things about Costa Rica as far as the standard of living. Like, you can find some really nice property for a much better price than you can here. And Spain. See, there's so many places, y'all. We are not relegated to this place. And that's easy to say because it's so expensive to move to another country. But it's possible, y'all, to get out of what is quickly feeling like a sinking ship. So it's a mess, y'all. It's a mess. This is not something I can make happen. Probably not even within the next 2 or 3 years. So it'll be a while because I have to be realistic too. Financially, it's not the time. But if I make that decision, then I can work towards it and make it the time. So I hear a lot of people love Germany. Like, so many people. I have a lot of kids I grew up with who were raised on various bases, and they love living in Germany. And this is people of tons of different ethnicities and stuff too. So I was like, okay. Girl, I can't move my stuff. I'm a hoarder. I thought about that this week. I would have to leave it at my mama's house, or I would have to get like a storage unit. I wouldn't put it in my mama's house because that's going to be all up in her face. But I would get, yes. Exactly. I want a place that's liberal. I want a place that, even if I'm not a part of that specific group, their tolerance to that group speaks to who they are and aligns with my ideals. So you're exactly right. That's exactly, that's something I got to look up too. Because even if I'm not a part of that group, I want them to be welcoming to everyone. So, girl, I can't. Some of it I will sell, but some of it I can't. Like, John was like, we're gonna end up on an episode of Hoarders in like 40 years. I'm gonna be the one to contact them to help you. Oh man. I can sell some of it, but a good chunk of it I can't. I collect t-shirts and they take up a lot of space. So that's probably the bulk of like my stuff. And when I say collect, y'all, I mean collect. Like, I got a lot of t-shirts. They make me happy. Not many things do nowadays. So, I'll put part of it here, like in a storage unit or at my mom's, and the rest I'll try to sell. We'll see. But most people, I know they just get rid of everything almost, but I can't do that. I can't do it. Furniture, I'm totally fine with parting with. But my clothes, my jewelry, It's not even real jewelry. It's like little costume jewelry. But again, it makes me happy. And I won't be able to have it there with me, but I'll know it's there somewhere waiting for me. It's not the same at all. You're right. Like, just walking anywhere as a woman is terrifying. Like, gosh, some people don't know how lucky they are. They don't have to deal with that. It's disgusting, man. Just like existing in this world is so stressful. And it really does have to do with where you are. When I lived in Alexandria, I would go for walks at night, like, and come back home at like 11 p.m. And I would be super, super safe. Of course, something bad can happen anywhere in the world. But coming here, oh no, as soon as twilight starts to come, I need to get my little self back here. The difference a few hours can make in the same state, y'all. Oh, that's exciting. Keep us updated on how things go, MM. And I heard Spain is absolutely beautiful. When are you going to be going? That would be awesome. But yeah, y'all. That's kind of where I'm at with everything right now. I know it's been a rocky day for a lot of us, so I hope that everyone has a good weekend. I'm probably going to hop off in a little bit, because as I mentioned, John and I are going to our barbecue place tomorrow, and we are get there an hour before they open because they are going to sell out. And we're entering a contest to win a year's free barbecue. So if he wins, I'm going to cry because I'm going to want him here for him to enjoy his barbecue. So, but they have a lot of stuff you can win. But we got to get there early. And if you guys see my little random, look at my cute little mama. Call me when you finish YouTube. She's so precious. So she's right on time. I'll call her soon because homegirl does not play about her bedtime, even on the weekends. So I'll be calling her. We're going to see Elvis on Sunday. Anybody else going to see? Hey, girl, welcome. Yay, I'm glad I got to see you in here because I'm about to get off in a few minutes. How you doing, girl? I'm so glad to see you. Yeah, I heard their standard of living is cheap. I like that. They give women days off when they're on their period. Oh, I love them already. I love them already. Them, Scotland, giving away the free period products. I'm loving it. Did y'all know that they say we're going to have a tampon shortage here? What's going on? I can't, y'all. Yeah, my mom goes to see, like, she went like 10, 11, 12 years about going to the movie theater. And when we have my nieces and nephews, we'll take them to the movie sometimes. My mom has seen Aladdin, Sonic 2, and Frozen 2. And those have been her only movies for the past like 10. Oh, Ann Horton Hears a Who. She took my niece to see that. Kennedy, if you guys remember Kennedy, where I did like the preteen hair videos with her. She is going to be 22 this year. What in the world? But my mom doesn't go to the movies, and she loves Elvis. So it's a whole event. It's the first time me, her, and John have ever been to the movies together. So she's really excited about it. So it's going to be real cute. He already told me I have to sit next to her because I have to make sure she like shushes. I'm scared about the cup, Shanette, because we're all girls here. If there are any men, deal with it. You can hear about it too. But I have really bad fibroids, and my period used to be like clockwork. I've had my period since I was 10, but it was very, very consistent, like to the day. But now with these fibroids, y'all, I can soak through like 2 pads and a tampon at the same time in one day. I'm so tired. My period last time came after only a 2-week break. It's miserable. So I can't do the cup, girl. I'm on some like freaking, I don't even know what to call it, but it's a lot. Oh, girl, you are super good. Girl, I would have to dump that cup every hour, I think. Oh my goodness. And it's so good for the economy, not the economy, the environment, the cups too. But y'all, I don't know, man, if I can just go over there. Oh man. Oh, really? Interesting. I might have to look into that. I've just been nervous because I have a small cervix too. Y'all, there's so much going on down there. There's so much going on. Girl, yes, come with me. I'm gonna rescue you from the West Coast. Come with me. Oh, sign me up. Let me know how you end up liking that. Sign me up because I've been going through it for freaking almost 24 years now. I'm so over it. Oh, it's double? Let me write this down. Okay. So I don't forget, Shanette, because that's awesome. What? And it's not the Diva cup. Okay. Yeah, I like the idea of the cup, but it scares me. Like, and being team small cervix over here, just going to the gynecologist, you guys, hurts. Like the speculum. Oh my God. Nobody likes that. But it's just, it's so tiny down there, and having that thing just, oh God, I hate it. See, and that's the thing that worries me, because if I need a bigger cup, but I have a small cervix, I'm just worried I'm just going to be like all cup down there. But, oh my God, I want the pill too. See, our doctors here are so far behind on stuff like that, man. Please let me know how you end up liking that. Because please, okay, love your body. Y'all, because I feel like it's coming again soon. The girls starting to hurt. And I'm like, I just got done 2 weeks ago. I'm not ready. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Love your body. Okay, thank you so much. I am definitely going to look into that. One of the videos that I was going to do was on those period panties from Always. Because I was like, y'all hear John. I was thinking about doing the period panties and doing like a review. Because I've been seeing their commercial on YouTube a lot. And I was like, that might be an interesting video idea. I don't know. Oh, I'm writing that down right now. Because even though this video is going to stay up, you guys, I like to make the chat replay not come up when I do leave my lives on. Because I know that some of you guys might not want some of your like personal information, like what we're talking about right now, for any old body to see. So don't you worry. This is not going to be replaying if people can rewatch the live. So I just want to let you. Yes, please, girl, text me, because I'm writing it down. And I'm like, wait, don't leave. Don't leave. Text if I can write it down. Oh, me too. Yeah. I'm going to be looking for that text. And I hope you like it, girl, because it's rough out here. It sucks. And y'all, I think I'm going to be like team child free also. So I'm not finding like a purpose for the periods anyway. Much to my mom's dismay, I think I'm edging towards team no children, y'all. Because why would I want to bring anyone, especially a girl child, into this mess? So not while I'm here right now. I can't see that. Oh, Shanette, I hope it comes soon, and I hope it's nice and chill for you. I hope it's none of the like stuff, the horror tales that you hear. I hope it's just nice and chill, and it's just a nice little easing on in that menopause, girl. None of that other stuff. So yes, I hope it comes soon, and I hope it's nice and gentle. Because y'all, it's going back to today. We go through enough. Get out of there. Get out. It's disgusting. Yeah, I just don't have. My desire for children would be selfish at this point. I'm very like, who would take care of me? That's no reason to make a whole person. But I do worry about that. John said he would take care of me. So even if he's got his own family, Aunt Ashley's going to be in the corner somewhere. He's always got me in a wheelchair in these scenarios. I said, why am I in the wheelchair automatically? But okay. But yeah, I think about that. My mom really wants me to have a kid. So it's just not. And then she was like, I told her I want a partner. I want to be in a relationship with someone. And she's like, I'll watch the kid. I'm like, girl, that's not fair to you. No one's asking you to sign up for that. She was like, I just want a little grandbaby. I'm like, I'm your grandbaby that you raised. I don't want to have a child for you to feel like you have to do that again, you know? Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's so awesome to be bilingual. I'm trying to get there, but it's taken. My acumen for foreign languages is not great. And that's only with Spanish, which is very similar to English. So that's so cool that you speak fluently. I love that. Yes, Jeanette, I'm going to be thinking about you every month. I hope it very soon. Because I'm just over it. And then with all these fibroids, y'all, I just can't. I can't. It's like my body is rebelling against me. Only 3 times, LaMonica? That's awesome. That's really cool. I've been thinking about that too. When is your surgery? It's too much to deal with. And then to be like at my big age, still like bleeding through pants and stuff because it's so heavy. It's just too much to worry about and think about. I thought that was over. But nope, since it's coming fast and furious now, it's like, oh, hi. She said no bragging. Okay. I hope they approve all of it. Everyone that I've heard about who's gotten it has been so happy. So I hope that they approve all of it, and I hope that it's really soon. And you let me know before you go so I can give you a big virtual hug too. In another country, it'd be free, I bet. Ugh. Get on my damn nerves. Y'all. Exactly. Ooh, I didn't know Adidas made period panties. That's cool. Same here. Towel on the bed, tampon, max pad, shorts, and then still sometimes there'd be some. Y'all, I don't have time for this at 34. I do not have time for this. Leave me alone. I was the first of my friends to get my period, y'all. I was so sad and confused. 10, and then I hear now girls are like even younger. Negative. Is that my mama again? Who is this? Oh, it's my girl. Okay, I thought it was my mama. Just texting my girl, guys. I'm a slow texter. Y'all know they always drag me about my lack of technology, y'all. That extends to me being a slow texter. Because I'm an English major, so it's very like in me to reread and double check before I send a text. John's always like, damn, you reading that like an essay. I'm like, leave me alone. Because I want to make sure it's like right. I want to make sure it's right. Oh. See, I love that they are coming out with more stuff like that, but it'd be so nice to not even have to deal with it. But I am going to have to look into those Adidas panties in the meantime. Because that's one of the things that keeps me from working out. Worried about something happening when I'm walking, and that's so embarrassing. I got to call John to pick me up. I might not have that option for much longer. It's rough, y'all. It's so like soaking through several pads a day. When I went to the doctor, she was like, "You have low iron." I was like, "I know. I know." And with the type of insurance I have now, I wouldn't trust them to do a surgery like that. Like, it's bottom of the barrel. So that type of treatment is probably not in my future for a while. Exactly. Tampons, like, go through them like this, and they're so expensive. Tampons are $10 in most places. Too fast to soak it up. Wow. See this crap? See, speaking of other languages, Duolingo is like, "Hi, I'm on an 800-day streak. I will see you later, Duolingo." Yeah, we gotta deal with so much. It's ridiculous. But I'm gonna get off here, guys, and call my mama, because once we get past 9 o'clock, it's a matter of time before she is in bed, and she only texts me to call her unless it's something I don't know. So, oh, thank you. I'm gonna check them out. Okay. Oh, they're cute too. I'm gonna block your info. Oh, where'd it go? They're so cute. I like. Okay, nice. Thank you. I have a feeling I'll need them very soon, so I might be ordering them tonight. Oh yeah, the iPad, nice, and you can see everything. So yes, thank you guys so much for joining me for my random little live, and thank you so much for your feedback on my probably not going to happen business. That's why I want to talk to you guys about it, because I know you'd be honest about it. I like the idea, but if I'm going to be one of the only people going to it, then that doesn't make sense. But yeah, it's just a thought I had. So thank you guys for being honest and letting me know your thoughts. I appreciate you guys. Hope everyone has a good weekend. Take time out for yourself. Today has been full of bullshit. We have a lot more bullshit in our future, I think, unfortunately. So big old virtual hugs to everyone. Do what you got to do that's right for you, right for your family if you have a family. And we're going to get through this, you guys, one way or another, one location or another. We're going to be okay. So thank you guys for joining me. I will do another live. I don't ever plan these, y'all, really, except for like maybe a week in advance. But I'll do another one before too long. So thanks again, guys. And I'll see you later. Bye. I had to call my mama. So have a good weekend, everyone. Oh, thank you, LaMonica. I saw your comment right before I hit the thing. You are, and I've appreciated you so much over the years. You've been with me for like a while, and your comments always make me smile. So thank you so much, girl. I'm going to try. Love you, boo. Thank you so much for the text. And you keep me posted on everything too, okay? I'm going to order these panties tonight. I'm going to order these panties. Oh, if you guys get any of the cute little bralettes, let me know if you get them, if you like them. Super cute. This is the one that I put the link in. And like I said, if I end the stream, though, I think the link will go away, because like I told you guys, I'm not going to have the replay to keep everyone's info private. But if you want to click on it real quick for these little bralettes, I put it in the comment section. So yeah, really cute. Oh, thank you, girl. I was worried this live was going to be boring because I wasn't talking about any like brand drama this time. So I was worried you guys would think it was boring. So I'm glad. And y'all know I only had soda. But I'm glad you enjoyed it, girl. That makes me happy. Yay. We'll do another one soon, you guys. Right. Super cute. Super, super cute. Because even though I got like these over-the-shoulder boulder holder situations, I want to wear cute bras too. And bralettes are so, y'all know, if you are another team, big chesticles up here, it's so hard to find really cute bralettes. Like, you guys, I told myself, and my credit card is all paid out, so I was like, you're not keeping all these bralettes. But once I saw this one, I was like, oh my God, it's so pretty. But honestly, I don't know if I will keep this one, because the way these things are, this might not be enough. But we'll see. It's so pretty. But anyway, I had to call mom because she's going to text me again. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Next week's video is going to be my empties video, since we're not getting the melanin deep conditioner until the end of July. So I will see you guys in my empties video.